Now, I would like to give a floor to historian Kerim Sultanov.
First of all, let me welcome you and express my gratitude for giving me the chance to address this respected audience as you are. My name is Kerim Sultanov. I'm a historian, and today I'm going to give you some brief but still inaccurate information about the history of Azerbaijan's transformation from Christianity into Islam. Actually, from the very beginning, I have to stress that during early medieval times, there were three main religions in Azerbaijan, in our country. I do mean worshipping of heavenly bodies and natural phenomena, including also Christianity and Zoroastrianism. What about Zoroastrianism? It's considered one of the ancient religions of our country, and this religion is connected with fire worshipping. And there was the prophet Zoroaster, who also wrote the book Avesta by name. And there in his holy book, he claims that he got a revelation from the supreme god of wisdom, Ahura Mazda. But at the same time, I have to stress that the main transformation of Azerbaijan in the history of our country laid ahead. I do mean the adoption of Islamic religion, Islamic faith. For example, in 7th, 8th centuries, Azerbaijan was ruled by its local feudal barons rather than by its nominal king. And the country was subdivided into various feudal states and clans, and there was a deep and profound hostilities among and between them and among them. And during all this time, during this period, when pagans pillaged Europe, nomads congregate Asia, East met West and North met South, a new force was gaining momentum. I do mean Arabic Caliphate, the force that previously had been, they previously were various clans, but under Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, they were united in a one cohesive power, and then the Arabic conquests began. And this was a very difficult period, a very difficult time. And in 640s, Arabic invasion of Azerbaijan started, and gradually the local population, the population of Azerbaijan started to understand, to realize this religion, and people realized that Islam teaches peace instead of war, and good habits instead of evil, piety instead of evil. And in 7th, 8th centuries, the local population had already adopted Islam, I do mean the most part of our population. But a very dangerous and a very serious problem was approaching. I do mean the rebellion of Babek, and it took place in 816 when he organized a rebellion. And when he was 18 years old boy, he led a war, waged a war against Arabs. But during 20 years, his rebellion went on. He defeated 6 large-scale armies of Arabian Caliphate. And from the very beginning, Arabian Caliph, his name was Mu'tasim, and he was the brother of Caliph Ma'mun. Both of them, they were the sons of Harun al-Rashid. And he underestimated his desire to wage a war against Caliphate and lead all those rebels. And that's why this was the main political miscalculation during his political career. But at the end, he realized his mistake, and he appointed Haydar ibn Kavus by the title of Afshin as the leader of all armies fighting against Babek, and he envoyed him here. Afshin arrived here. It was a very, despite the summer heat, Afshin advanced relentlessly, and he arrived here, and afterwards he became onto the leadership of all armies fighting against Babek. And at the end, that happened in 837, Babek was treacherously captured by, deployed to Arabs. He sent into the city of Samarra in today's Iraq, next to Baghdad. There he at last was executed. Despite all this process, Arabian Caliphate also did not win the single battle with immortality. It also collapsed, but Caliphate left us a sacred religion, Islam, that now have already inherited and embraced approximately and even more than 1 billion population around the world. Once more, let me express my gratitude to all of you. Thank you so much. I was very glad to enjoy our today's conference, and thank you so much for this great event.
Thank you very much, Kerim, for such informative background about history.